So today is April 2nd, 2021. We have now been in COVID pandemic for officially over a year now. We are in our third lockdown as of this morning. And I'm on my way to Mom's. So today is, of course, my catch up in the car blog, or vlog, or whatever you want to call it. To catch up from, I guess, Thanksgiving. It was the last time I did this. We opened up Uniquely Wise we went into a location in Renfrew, downtown Renfrew. It's in a little market called Uptown Market. And there's multiple vendors. I'm just one of them. And Uniquely Wise is developing into a custom personalized gift shop where I can do custom I work with sublimation, vinyl, canvas, MDF, aluminum, different products, mugs, tumblers, textiles. T-shirts seems to be the big thing right now. We went through the masks, but we still wear them. So there's still a little bit trickle sales from those. And so the business is developing. I've now got 2 booths so that I can bring the epoxy in as well and work with tumblers and make my own keychains, make my own jewelry if I want. Do multiple things. I have a little bit more creativity available. John and I are talking about adding what's called a CNC laser cutter, I think is what it's called. Anyway, with a rotary tool, so that we can do engraving and we can do our own cutting and basically do more. So it's growing. The sales have been off because of COVID, not having, the store open. I've expanded into having Wish local pickup, which means if people order from Wish, they can choose to have it delivered to my store, and then it would be picked up from there. And then I earn 50 cents a pickup, which is great because I get foot traffic, but I also get a little tiny trickle of income. I'm not even worried about that part. And Jason has been very helpful in developing the business. John's been extremely supportive. I've got Charlene, who's helping me with being a body at the store, but she's also got her own. We've started her with Char's Bows. So she does hair bows and little necktie bows for kids and dogs. She also does faux leather earrings. We're going to start doing cards with her, like different things with the Cricut. Trying to get her, and t-shirts, she's been trying to get those going. I say I'm a lot, apparently. It's a lot to think about. I'm still driving school bus. With no gym available, I go to work in the morning, do the bus run, go to the store, do my 3 hours or whatever, 3.5 hours, go back on the bus, go home, and I play with my multiple animals. So now, since Thanksgiving, we lost 3 hedgehogs. So Harriet, I think she might have already been gone by that time, so I have already recorded that part. Fern and Rosie. And Rosie, she died in my hands. Fern I had to put down because of a stroke. Same with Harriet, she wasn't doing well. The quality of life was not very good for those 2. So I had both of them, their mother and daughter. They were so nice hedgehogs. I loved them. Fern was, she was just quiet and calm and chill, and Harriet, well, she was huffy, but when she relaxed, she was like just the sweetest thing. And Rosie, well, she was my baby, and she wasn't even 2. And she ended up having some uterus problem where she had an infection, I guess, and when I finally noticed, she literally bled out my hand. And there was no time to get her to a vet, and so that was the end. John just buried them the other day because we couldn't bury them in the winter. So all three of them are now in the back garden. And yeah, so I've got Millie still. Millie is the black one, and she is huffy, but she's friendly, and she likes to like just kind of chill out and whatever, but I don't take her out a lot. And so those are the hedgehogs. And since the last video, I've got myself a lovebird. He's 2. His name is Copycat. He is a combination between a peach face and what was the other? Peach face and dang it, I can't remember the name of the other mix that he should have been mixed with another peach face, but he wasn't. But it's another type of lovebird. Anyway, because of that, Lona didn't want to breed him, so she asked if I wanted him, so we got him. I converted the top hedgehog cage into a bird cage, so he's got this huge space to fly around in and like hop around in and play in, and then I let him out during the day or in the evening, and he comes out and plays and whatnot. And then Sherry was, my friend Sherry from work, was having a hard time working with her dog, and we were starting to look for another dog for the house for John. I wanted a little fluffy. He didn't really care. And anyway, so Sherry's like, hey, I can't really look after Sasha right now, and she's feeling guilty about it. She felt guilty about giving her up too, but it happened to be the perfect dog for John. Sasha is like in love with John. She just adores him. She always wants to be with him. She's little Yorkie cross Pomeranian. She's hyper. She's 8 pounds, and she's 3, so she's got a long life ahead of her with us. And yeah, so in the house. Oh, okay. And then we've added one more pet a couple days ago. So I finally have my bunny. So this bunny came to us, again, unexpected. Was not intended to get any more pets. I was waiting to get another hedgehog eventually, but I'm not in a rush. So this is a Dutch bunny. She's gray and white. And her name is Esther. I had Brooklyn name her. And she is a little, did I say she's Dutch? So she's going to be about, between 3.5 pounds to 5.5 pounds, they say. And she's just calm and she's chill. And right now, Darian and Taylor are looking after her for the weekend so that I can go to Mom's. And John doesn't have to worry about that because we have Nanook for 2 weeks. Nanook is a husky, and she's a beautiful dog. But again, she's under 2, so she's hyper, and she likes to check out all the animals. And she almost ate the bird the other day. And she's very like up to the cage and what are you doing? And she's very curious and she's awesome. I love cuddling with her. She lays down with me, and like if Neil ever had to give her up, I know where she'd go to know she'd be home with us. I get that. And as she gets older, it'll be a little bit easier because she'll be a little bit older and calmer. She's not that bad. Anyway, so I almost have my zoo again. Just missing a couple animals, but I almost had, like, it's my first bunny. I've never had a bunny. We've always had friends that had bunnies and whatever, but I've never owned one myself. Which is fine because I know how to look after them. It's not that difficult, and I just like that I can hold her and handle her, and she's just chill. I'm working with the business with Charlene and Maddie and Bonnie and Jim are helping me. So this is my first business for myself in my name. I've never done one like this before. I've always done sales for other businesses. It's a little nerve-wracking. I'm learning as I go, developing the skills, and I've had a little bit of contention with Maddie at the store because when we went in there, we were the store that was going to be doing the personalizing and customizing, and as we've been getting orders, then Maddie started to see that, and it seems anyways that she's saying that she was always going to be doing this stuff, but that's not how it was in the beginning. Like, it's not what we had discussed. Anyways, so she got herself a sublimation printer, and then she went and got herself a mug press, and she says she's not promoting her business, but yet it's on Facebook that she does shirts, and then she's doing the mugs. So if she's not promoting the business, like her stuff, then it doesn't make sense. Anyways, and she's very good at manipulating me, and at the same time, I've come to realize that what she sees, because she does a lot in the store, like she has her hand in almost everybody's store in there, and she's right in it, is that she's like, I promote the whole store and like what we can do as a whole, and so she's seeing it as a collaborative, which it is to a point, but my store is my store. I do my own customization, my own products, promotions, whatever. And so when people come by, I want to say, and this booth is Uniquely Wise, and not Uniquely Wise, we do customization. So whatever you see here can have your own personal touch to it. Is there something that you want done? I'll work with you and we'll find out what product works best for that. But because she's hearing I, and I'm not sending product or sending her business her way, because her store is a gift shop, and she's trying to expand into the customization, the personalization, and I'm stepping on toes. So even though I'm not, because I've always done that, like, it's frustrating because I see where she's coming from, and excuse me, I do see where she's coming from, but at the same time, this is my business, and I don't want to put out ready-made grab off the shelf go, because I want really to work with the customer on what they want, not really a generic product. It's just not where I want to go with this business. And Maddie's like, well, you've got all this equipment there and you've got all this products in there and you're not doing anything with it. Because she's not getting the idea of what I want to do with my business. And when she has a customer go into her booth and say, and that's when she starts saying, I can do whatever for you, then that's a direct competition, and that's a direct problem. And that's where I have, if she wants to do a mug or a shirt that's already like a generic, I don't care. But when she does where somebody comes in and says, oh, can you do, and she says, yeah, I can do that for you, that's where I have the problem. And that's, I don't know how I'm going to work that out with her. I really don't. I'm struggling with it, and I'm trying not to burden John with it because it's really frustrating him, like really, really badly. Charlene and is basically, she's just going to do what she's going to do, because Charlene doesn't look around and bring customers in, but then she's also not getting sales because, she's not doing what she, like, hi, I can do a shirt for you. I can do this for you. This is what I can do for you. She's not doing that. And so people aren't talking to her. She's not approachable. And Maddie's completely approachable, and I get that. And Maddie's there all day long. So when I'm not there, if Maddie's getting shirt orders or whatever for herself, that's not what we're supposed to be doing as part of the market cooperative. And that's where I get frustrated. I don't know how else to explain. I do see it from her side. She had the party favors, and she was doing the memorial stuff, and that's custom, that's personalization. But at the same time, that was certain products, and I was definitely not going that route. I wasn't going to do the party packs that she's talking about, like the party favors. I'm not going to do the memorial stuff that she's talking about, like funeral services and stuff. I will do, if someone has a photo, because that's what I want to work with mostly, not really graphics or words. She likes to do a lot of word art. I don't really care for word art. It's too frustrating to me, to be honest. Even though it's easy, I just find there's way too many choices in font, and when I have a photograph, it's a little more linear, and I can focus better with the photo than I can with word art. Anyway, because there's so many words out there, and there's so many ways of making it look good, and it's just, I'm not good that way. So that's her talent, and I want her to use it. At the same time, I want her to, encourage people to come my way. Like, that's where I get frustrated. So I'm venting to a video about this part of the business, and I'm hoping that I know that I'll push through, and I know that I'll be fine. And I'm working on perfecting my skills, and I'm working on getting the website better and more productive. I do the website I have almost as a collaborative, my own market. I've added community makers or artists onto it to promote local. I do have product on it, but no, there are no sales going through it yet, which is kind of frustrating because I pay for it, right? But yeah, that reminds me, I gotta add that to the bills. So I just finally opened up my own business bank account, so I'm trying to switch everything so it's more lined up and straightforward instead of all over the place. Because I'm definitely all over the place, as you can tell. So the business is growing in recognition that we're there, and it will come together. I know as the seasons go, I'll have more work, but COVID's not helping. These COVID restrictions are, I totally understand, don't get me wrong. Wearing the mask all day long with the kids on the bus, I only have to wear it when the kids are on there, because otherwise it irritates me because of my asthma. I will wear a mask, do not get me wrong. If I have to wear a mask all day long, I will. But I have noticed if I'm having an asthma attack, it increases my anxiety levels because of certain things, and so I have to have that dealt with. So no, I don't have a problem wearing a mask, don't get me wrong. And I know the kids have to wear a mask all day. They wear the mask from the morning when they get on the bus, and all day long till the only time they take it off is when they're having snack. They have to wear it when they go outside, they have to wear it when they're in class, they have to wear it the whole time. They bring 3 masks to school, so they have them just in case they get dirty, and throughout the day they have to change them. because that's just what happens. It's hard. It's a very hard way to live right now. I'm really missing the gym. I'm missing the just going out and being able to just, without making a reservation, without thinking ahead of what we're going to do. I just miss that spontaneity of, I need a stress relief, let's go to the casino. I need a stress relief, let's go to sushi. I need stress relief, let's just go here. Because there is no more of that right now. The other time, a couple weeks ago, we tried to go for sushi, and the eat-in restaurants were booked until 8:30 at night, and I was like, I'm not waiting. I can't. Like, we didn't know to book ahead, so we didn't, and we ended up like driving almost all over Ottawa trying to figure out where we were going to eat. And we finally made it over to Kelsey's because I couldn't. We just couldn't get anywhere for sushi. So then we went the following week for sushi because we knew better. But it's everything's taken away. That when I'm feeling completely stressed and I need to just go somewhere, I can't anymore. Just the idea of hanging out with the kids is stressful because we're not supposed to hang out with our family members. We're not supposed to hang out with anybody outside of our own house, except for like at work or I guess when you're going shopping. But it's not an easy life right now. Not that life is easy at any time, but right now it's extremely hard. And so yeah, I had my medications increased last year. I told you that. We are finally back to work, thank God. So this lockdown, they're not completely locking everything down, and schools are still open, so I'm still driving. At the store, we're down to 25% capacity, which I'm not even going to worry about. I'll just run a rope across my booths so nobody comes into the space. That way they're just in the hall. And if they do come in, whatever. And that's basically it. Like, it is crazy how things are right now. That's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I know that I upset Maddie yesterday. I think it was yesterday. A lady came in, her name's Tina, and she also does sublimation, but she also does other art. And we were talking about suppliers for certain things, and we were going over things, and I know that I haven't been very helpful with Maddie lately because of how I'm feeling and how things are going. So I need to find a way to fix this with Maddie because it's just going to build into a storm, and I feel it. It's already started, so I just need to find a way to be clear on stuff. Like Charlene and John and Jay and Mom are like, they don't want me to help Maddie at all because what they see from her is the moment that I'm doing something that is productive or profitable, then she starts doing it. And she does. She jumps on trends. And that's not what I do. I generally don't jump on a trend. So I stick with, I'm trying to build my core is basically what's happening. So if that even makes sense. Anyway, I try to keep up with the videos whenever I've got the time and I'm alone and I can get in the van and do my drive to Mom's or drive home from Mom's. This is a weekend that they've been renovating the house, so the whole upstairs has basically been redone. well, the bathroom has been moved, and they've got a brand new bathroom. My bedroom's been painted. I have a brand new door. I think it's a brand new door. I don't know. Whatever. And the whole place is just, so different from when I was there last time. So I'm going to try and remember to get a full video of the house and post it up so that family members can see it and see what's going on with Mom's house. Mom and Marcel's. And yeah, I don't know. I was starting to work on some family history stuff again, and I asked Dad for some information, and all I got back was ask your Aunt Pat. So that was ever so helpful. I did message Aunt Pat. She hasn't answered back yet, so I don't know what to do. May have to wait a couple more years and try again. See if I can get some information somewhere. And I don't know. John's dad made me some jewelry for the store, so I'll be putting that up, which again is going to be a crossover into Maddie's stuff, which I don't really want to do, but it looks like, it's different stuff, so it's different than what she's got. She said the other day that, there's more than enough work for all of us, so, and she's right, there is. It's just a matter of getting out there what you do and how you do it. I really, 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 really wanted to work with Maddie and, develop an actual productive co-working existence, but I don't see that happening, because, like I said, every time that I seem to be pulling something together, she's pulls it out. So we'll just do the same thing differently, that's all. And that's fine, because she does do a lot of good design, like word art wise and media wise. So I just want to be able to put it together and print it and press it and work with my clients and not really rely on my own ideas. So anyway, so that's it, I guess. I will catch up after the weekend. On my way home, just tell you how it all went with Mom, and hopefully things are going to go well. I know she's stressed out, so we shall see. And alright, bye.